Once upon a time, there was a girl called Little Red Riding Hood. She was walking through the woods with a basket full of cake and wine for a sick grandmother. A big werewolf followed her and then asked her, "Where are you going, little girl?" "I'm on my way to see my grandma, who lives through the forest near the brook," the young girl replied. The werewolf suggested that she pick some flowers as a gift. Despite her mother telling her to stay strictly on the path, she went up the path and picked flowers for some time. While Little Red Riding Hood was picking flowers, the wolf ran into grandmother's house and knocked on her door. "Oh, thank goodness, dear. Come in," said Grandma, thinking that the knock was her granddaughter's. Poor Grandma didn't get to say a word before the wolf followed her. The wolf donned a nightgown, a sleeping cap, and he got into Grandma's bed. When Little Red Riding Hood arrived, she noticed that her grandma looked strange. "Grandmother, what big ears you have," she said. "The better to hear you with," the wolf replied. Little did she know. The wolf asked her to get into bed with him. "But grandmother, what big eyes you have." "The better to see you with, my dear." "Grandmother, what big hands you have." "The better to embrace you with." Then Little Red Riding Hood finally said, "Grandmother, what a big mouth you have." "The better to eat you with," the wolf shouted as he grabbed Little Red Riding Hood and swallowed her whole. After the wolf ate her, he fell asleep. A hunter nearby looked into Grandma's house and found the wolf snoring loudly. He thinks that the wolf ate Grandmother, so he got a big pair of scissors and cut the wolf's belly open. A shaken Red Riding Hood emerged unharmed soon after as her grandmother. They thanked the hunter, then filled the wolf's belly with stones. When the wolf woke up, he tried to run away, but he collapsed and died. They celebrated with food from the basket, and Little Red Riding Hood swore that she would never disobey her mother ever again. Thanks for listening.